QueenKey. I'm very excited to be on It Is What It Is with Miss Complicated.
You are learning our worth, and y'all are scared. So scared that the last thing y'all could do is put in laws.
That's what I'm saying. That's where we have to understand ourselves, what we've been through. We have to learn all of our scars, all of our inner demons, all of our, I forgot what my spiritual coach called it, whatever, but all of our inner problems, all of our inner issues. So we know what baggage to take into the next shit and what not to leave behind.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of It Is What It Is. I am Miss Complicated here, ready to have a good conversation.
And it's your girl, QueenKey, ready to conversate.
Before we actually jump in, I want to say a huge congratulations to my girl, QueenKey. She's over there bossing it up. I'm bossing it up every single day on her travel business. I am super excited for her. She is a very big inspiration to me. If you guys are really into traveling, this is the girl y'all need to get with, because she is bossing it up. Hey, Facebook user. I can't see the people. Well, hey. I had to do a big shout out for her because she's doing the damn thing, y'all. I mean,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Man, when you boss up, I boss up, girl.
Hey.
So we're going to hop into our news topic. The first one pretty much just pisses me off. The second one's like, it pisses me off at the same time. It's like, wow. So as y'all know, yesterday was our official federal holiday for Juneteenth. Woo woo, breaking our chains, 1865. You know, it's 1865, 1863.
Got it.
You know, the Mr. Joe, I call him Joseph now. I do not call him Biden no more because he don't deserve it. So Joseph and Kamala decided to go ahead and sign in a bill that made Juneteenth a federal holiday. Only 500 years later. Wow, that is a very good move. I mean, I'm proud and happy that it happened.
But
there you go. But that's all we were not asking for. Nobody was asking for y'all to turn this into a big holiday for everyone and their mother to celebrate, because we were fine with just celebrating it, in our community only. I know, being from Alaska, every single year we had a huge thing downtown for it. I did a little dance one time with my best friend to it. It was a horrible dance, y'all. It was Sierra.
I am done.
Yes.
I'm so done.
So we always celebrated it. And so I guess instead of giving us our reparations, our 40 acres and our mule, our police reform, our protection bill, they decided to hand us a holiday we already had.
Right. They just made it to where they can take off work now for it. And still get paid. Get paid.
I am so mad. Like, why are y'all trying to hand us everything we don't need and not giving us what we're asking you for? Because the whole protection bill would have been way easier. I mean, ask the Asian and Pacific Islanders. A protection bill definitely would have been easier than signing over a holiday we already celebrate. We don't need the day off for Juneteenth. We still want to celebrate no matter what.
And somebody else made a good point. Let me see if the name is in the screenshot so I can give them their credit. Oh, D.L. Hughley. What did he say? Wait a minute. The fact that it's made a federal holiday but don't want teachers to talk about slavery. So when kids ask why they're celebrating,
we can't talk about it.
Let me make sure y'all can see. Y'all see it? Oh, wait. So y'all can see for yourself.
I think you froze.
Uh-oh. I did freeze.
There you go.
Am I back? Okay. Is it because I'm showing this?
I saw that.
So when I show my phone, it freezes? Okay. But yeah. So that was his quote. But it's a good question. So when kids ask why are we celebrating this, even though, oh no, Juneteenth just happened to fall on a Saturday this time. So yeah,
they got lucky.
When they're asked why they're celebrating, what are they going to be told?
What are we going to tell them?
Yeah, you're frozen too.
Yeah, because I just found out there's, I think now 12 or 15 states that are banning critical race theory teachings in school. So that is a very good question. What are you going to say? Well, I can't talk to you about it. I mean, what part of slavery are y'all taking out of the history
technically book? You're going to have to say, well, that's the day that slavery ended. And then kids, well, what is slavery, mom? Or teacher?
They better not be in class with one of my boys, because my boys will know it all. They have secret meetings on the playground.
Yeah, and then they go home and tell, well, Mom, Miss Complicated taught me what slavery was today. And then there goes a whole nother can of worms, because they're not even supposed to be teaching it. I don't know.
That's exactly how it's gonna go.
Some of the stuff that is going on is just not making sense. Whatever they're trying to cover up, I don't know. I would have been okay with the hate bill. I mean, the Asians got it.
Yeah, I would have been A-okay with y'all leaving this holiday alone and letting us celebrate how we usually do and getting us a hate bill. That would have been perfect. It would have been cool. That would have, not hushed us up, but that would have kept us, calm, cool, and collective while y'all work on that police reform is all I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't have gotten any uproar. We would have been like, yay, woo-hoo, thank you for the win. And we would have waited for our police reform. Now you're just pissing us off because you're just literally, like, they're literally
just walking around everything else that we want or that we need. It's not even a want at this point.
Say that again?
I said they're basically just walking around everything that we want, need at this point, because if everybody else can get it, why can't we? And if people aren't realizing the stuff that's going on before our eyes, then at this point, nobody wants to realize it. Because if everybody else can get the laws that they deserve and all this, why, like in the first place, why was there even a...
I feel like it's because they don't want to admit...
even has it.
Who has it?
Don't the LGBTQ community have like a hate law or hate crime as well? Like
they do
laws for them.
So they have a whole protection bill.
We are a whole race that are not going anywhere anytime soon. Mm-hmm. So why can't we get it too?
I mean, and they could have. I wouldn't have in mind of added on with the Asian bill. Like y'all could just Asian and Black.
It should have just been the people in general.
There you go.
Every person.
Since all lives matter, it should have been an all lives matter bill. But I do want to say a big shout out to Juneteenth. I really hope you guys went out and celebrated yesterday for our Independence Day. And next month when July 4th hit, I don't want to see y'all out there celebrating it because that's not our Independence Day.
But I like the fireworks.
Sorry. You should lit some last night.
Oh, you lucky it's a Sunday. I'm going to be here anyway on the podcast.
There you go. That's just a sign right there. July 4th on a Sunday? Oh, it is because I got that Monday off.
Is it for real?
It is because it's a floating holiday for me. Hey, I can't wait to stop saying that. I can't wait to be like QueenKey and not have to worry about floating holidays. Working for myself.
But I'm bored though. I be getting bored. I be missing somebody telling me what to do, but then I'm like, psych.
I'm gonna start texting you randomly in the day. Go get up and do something. Bring me lunch.
Negative.
Moving on with our news. This next piece of news is kind of sad because I really hate to see Blacks and LGBTQs going against each other when we all have the same, like not the same fight, but we're all in a fight to be protected in the world and to be accepted in the world. So Virginia Tech football, his name is Isi Etute. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right.
I don't know how to say it either. Is it Etute?
Etute. I like Etute. Isi Etute pretty much beat this man to death. His name, I don't know what Smith is his last name. So they met on some dating app, I'm guessing, online somewhere, and they were talking for a while. And they met up in April, and they had, sexual encounters. They didn't go all the way, though. It was just, some. And then they kept talking. And reading the article, it looked like Smith had a whole Instagram of him being a girl. So, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but some of these dudes out here are looking like straight bad bitches. So I don't know what Smith looked like or if Isi Etute actually knew that he was a man. but I can't blame him if he didn't know. So back, and then after April, they met back up again, and that's when Issa Tute found out that Smith was actually a man and beat him to death. I don't condone violence against LGBTQs. I don't condone it at all. I don't condone him killing him, but at the same time,
I think he knew it was a guy the first time.
He might. That's why I said I don't condone it.
For
I
him
don't
to
agree
get
with
that
it.
mad and beat him to death, because it's one thing to find out that it's a man. Okay, you gonna be like, okay, two-piece him real quick, whatever. But to beat him to the point of death, that means he was threatening to tell, like, he was threatening to tell something. Most of the time, that's how those situations happen. Like, the one that happened here in Dallas, that's basically, like, how it happens. That's the same dude that killed Mo3. He killed I don't know if he killed her or shot her, transgender.
Oh, my
But he knew it was a transgender. So there's a lot of dudes out here who know that, you know, that it's a man, or, you know, that they're transgender, whatever. People know, because a lot of people are starting to be very open with it. So now that it's open, there's no reason people really have to be in the closet like that, unless they were already in the closet before it became open where it is now. So it's like, it's too late to I mean, I get it. Some of them it's too late. Some of them it isn't. But just based off of the story, the fact you went back a second time,
that's why I'm on the fence. Like,
and it's a month between, because if you messing with this person and it was on Tinder and it went the way you wanted it to, sorry, you're gonna keep going over there consistently.
That's why if I had known you went back twice, I probably would have been on the EC side. But the fact that you went back twice, that's why I'm still kind of like, I want to see what he like. I honestly just want to see what Smith looked like.
Yeah.
To actually make my decision on who I'm like rocking with. So right now, I can't lie, I'm on the fence. Even though I support the LGBTQ, I am all for it. I can't put past the fact that I have known some that can be shady, that aren't telling the truth. Like, I've seen a lot of you guys' stories, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Although I support them, and I can't stress that enough. It's just, I want them to be able to be more open, and it sucks that they can't be more open because either they're getting beat up and harassed, and at the same time, I'm just like, but you can't be sneaky either. So
because but in this situation, it's really like us. It's life or death when you get pulled over. It's either you making it out of there or you're not. It's just like with them. Either they're gonna be accepted or they're not. I mean, I get it, but I don't, because
that's why it's a hard subject for me, because one, I have no reason speaking on it because I'm not part of them. I just support them, so it's like really hard.
Mine is more so, at the end of the day, it's still a human's life. Nobody deserves to be beat to death or anything, regardless of being lied to or anything like that. And then at the end of the day, if they did hide it, they should have been more open. But there's some people who feel like they shouldn't have to disclose that. Is there something in my nose? Oh, it's my nose ring.
It's your nose ring.
I'm tripping.
I always think the same thing. I was like, no, it's just her nose ring. Let me shut up.
Oh, I'm like, dang, I got a booger on camera, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, at the same time, that I feel like they should tell, but some of them feel like they shouldn't have to disclose their past. But to me, it's a part of your life. It's a part of your story, your journey here. So why not tell that to a person that you're going to be intimate with?
Yeah,
especially
I feel like
knowing how they're going to react.
Yeah, you're taking their right to make that decision, and that's why I'm so like with it. Like, just tell them. I'm like, you're going to go through rejection, but this is the life. But you still have to be open and tell them. And I hate that they're so afraid, and I hate that there's people out there fighting them and killing them over like their decision. Like, they are gay. They are a man wanting to be a woman. They're a woman wanting to be a man. If you don't like it, just don't talk to them.
Right. He could have just left and removed himself, because now you're exposed either way. Yeah. But now you're exposed with a murder case when you could have just been exposed, like, and your whole life is your football career. Like, he could have made it to the pros. And now he's never going to know that, all because of one situation that I get it, bro. People were going to clown you. But at the same time, if you
I'd
didn't
rather
know,
be
you
clowned than
didn't
be in
know.
jail.
You didn't know. You didn't know. Now you about to be in jail
For life.
What?
He's
I
going
think
to
he's
jail.
out on bond or something. But
Yeah, $70-something thousand bond, but he's 21.
he's
I'm
so
like,
young, and
your life is over.
they're gonna throw the book. Where was the person black? It didn't disclose if the person he murdered was
He was
African
white.
American or. Oh, yeah, that's done with.
Yeah, so that's a very sad piece of news. I mean, I don't know how more to speak on that part. I feel really bad for the Smith family because they lost their son, their brother, their everything. And I feel sad for the EC Tuesday guy because he lost his life over not
Nonsense.
pretty much they both lost their lives over not being accepted and embarrassment. And that's what it all boils down to. And it's sad. It is very so sad that we can't just let people live and we can't be honest. Both ways. It's just sad. So my heart goes out to all of them. My heart goes out to the LGBTQ, especially. I really hope that one day you guys are able to walk up proud of who you are, and not have to hide anymore. I mean, from my knowledge, there's bills to protect you. I know that's not a lot. But you guys have made a lot of stride. I mean, a lot of leeway. I mean, more than Black people. So please be strong. Do not let this scare you. Do not let this stop you from being you. Continue to be you because you are accepted by some of us. Me and QueenKey being one.
You are great.
I love my gay men better than my gay women because I'd be jealous of my gay women. I'd be so jealous. But I've always wanted to be. I want to be in a drag queen so bad. Like, I don't know if I could dress up drag.
Somebody come get her.
Is that unprofessional? Like, I want to be in a drag queen ways. Like, so fucking
No, because some people like to do it just of the dressing up and acting out or acting and doing different things.
So cute. How they get to be on stage and singing and lip singing. Like, that's the life I want to live. But I'm a girl, so I can't.
Wait, so you can't be a girl and be... Oh.
I don't think I could be a drag queen.
Huh.
I thought
they were just I thought that's just was like what they called their occupation.
I don't know. I thought it was for men only.
Oh.
So I don't know. I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna go find me a gay guy and ask
go Google it and see.
I know Google has cute ass ones. I went to school with one and I worked with one of them bitches. Is bad. Like, I'd be so fucking mad how bad they be looking. Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't got no boobs like that. Whew. Okay.
I'm done with you.
I
like your dress though, or your outfit. It's cute.
Thank you. You already know I got it from a thrift store, girl.
I know you
which
did.
One. It's from when I was thrifting around the world. When I hit my 5 different states, I got a couple more.
I like it. That was random too.
And the earrings are by me.
Those are cute too.
I try my best. We are going to move on. You guys know what we're here for. What it is about. Shopping Black owned. I know that yesterday was a really big. There was something about. I don't know.
Spend $19 on a Black owned business.
Something like that was going on yesterday by Black. Make sure you. That too, on Juneteenth next year, y'all, don't be buying from Walmart. Don't be buying from Target. Don't be buying from anyone who is not Black owned. Buy your Black owned celebration shirts and everything from Black owned businesses. Don't let these people profit off of Juneteenth. Please don't. They already get the day off. Don't let them profit off of it, okay? Which leads us to buying Black. In the time that it takes you to watch one episode of This Is Us, because that's the show I'm on now, guys. Money comes into the Black society and it goes out and it's gone. Poof, be gone. Poof, be gone. No, okay. So you want to make sure, isn't that the new trend on TikTok? No, whatever. So you want to make sure you are shopping Black at all times that you can, whether you want to change over your house, your cleaning products, your custom shirts and everything. So we have 4 businesses that we would like to show you guys that you can start shopping with today to help support Black-owned companies so that we can circle our money in. so that we can get people in the political seats, so Joseph and Kamala are not making all of our decisions, so that we can get the bills that we want, so that we can get the reparations that we're looking for, so that we can build our Black Wall Street back up, so that, you know, we have something of our own and we're not always in other people's, you know, money. So QueenKey is going to give us our first one.
So this first one is actually someone I met personally at that movie premiere. It is the Kindred Creatives Art and Literary Press. It is actually a Black-owned bookstore. It is actually not open yet. It's going to be open or their grand opening is July 10th, 2021, 1 to 4. It's going to be in Louisville. It's located, the Music City Mall in Louisville is where it's located. And like I said, they're having their grand opening on July 10th, and it is a Black-owned bookstore. Go there. Get your books there. I don't even think we have a Black-owned bookstore here. So, yeah. Kindred Creatives Art and Literary Press.
Get your read on. Hey. You know, it's very important that we, you know, learn about our history. And I'm pretty sure Kindred Creative Arts and Literary Press is the place to start, especially in Louisville, Texas, which is down the street from where Juneteenth actually originated from in Galveston, Texas, which I know Galveston's like hours from us, but it's still down the street to me. Not really. I hate driving, but y'all get the whole point. If you're looking to spice up your next event with chocolate covered strawberries that look like amazing, are you looking for the balloon garlands? Are you looking for just something to make the next baby shower, the next birthday, the next graduation, the next celebration just pop? Look up Fancy Work Designs and check them out. They have so much edible treats that are just looking amazing. I wish I could do that. I tried the chocolate molds one time. It didn't go too well. So I'm resorting to outsourcing everything. If you are in the Dallas, Texas area, Fancy Work Designs, check them out on Facebook. Or if you want to look into putting an official order, it's fancyworks@yahoo.com. Please check them out because their stuff looks amazing. If y'all want to send some to us, you know, for us being so great, we would totally take it. And of course, they're Black owned. Whoop, whoop. Next, we have Mika's Beauty. What she is selling is actually two things. She has products and services. If you're looking to get your skin glowing like me, you know, with all natural stuff, look up Mika's Beauties. She has body butters and so much more. But the one thing I really think is super cool, besides the fact that she's 19 freaking years old, I'm jealous of shit. 19. Okay.
Love it. I love it.
And she is out here with her own product and services. And her services are from waxing to piercing to teeth cleaning, and then those little jewels that people put on their teeth. Like, I don't know what I was doing at 19, but it sure as hell was not building an empire.
Right.
So definitely check out 19. Yeah. I know, right?
Y'all couldn't hear.
Yes. Thank you. Her website is pretty long here. I think it's really just mikasbeauties.wixsites.com. If that doesn't work, just hit me up on my DMs and I'll get you the exact website, but it is this one down below for you. Check her out, guys, because again, 19 building an empire. I didn't start my empire till I was 25. And I am 30 and I'm still building that. Like, it still hasn't, you know, I still have just the foundation. So that it's amazing. And it's a compliment to be able to say or talk about her business on here. Because again, 19, yo. Doing the damn thing.
She's on to something.
Yeah.
I guess these millennials, wait, are they the millennials or the Generation Z? I don't know.
Are they the Gen Z?
Whatever this new generation, some of them actually have their heads on right.
Are they like Gen Z or something? Or no? I just found out I was a millennial, so I don't know.
So the next one here, they have, we have the World Vision. I love the way that's spelled. worldvision.com. You can get your shirts. They make World Vision shirts. basically black owned or black related comments on your shirts. They also have their own brand vision. So like trusting your vision, just different motivational things on their shirts as well. They're actually really nice, y'all. Like there's logos, basically they're their own little brand now.
They
So
are.
World Vision is their own little Louis Vuitton. So check out World Vision if you want to rock some a black owned brand. They're really affordable, and like it's really nice. I can't show you, but
Black
it's really
woman.
nice brand. So check out
Yes.
World Vision for your black owned t-shirts, sweaters. I think they have some hats on here. Oh no, they got sweatsuits, so jogging suits, and then shirts, and yeah, that
I love
is
them.
World Vision. Oh, you bought from them already? Because
I
I think I'm
haven't
about to
bought
buy
for
one
them.
of
What
these shirts.
happens is I was I don't know how I found them, but I was scrolling through and I read their story, and they started selling candy bars in high school, and then they took 5 shirts and just blew up from there. And I saw them when they were just like in a little tiny office. Now they have a big ass warehouse. I think it's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm not sure. I know it's Louisiana for sure. It's just these 2 young boys doing the damn thing. Like again, these young kids are out here winning. They were actually a reason of why I wanted to break away from doing wholesale and start my own actual brand. So that's kind of why I was like, you know what? They're the next Louis Vuitton. I'm about to be the next Gucci. Like not competition. We coming up together. So yes, they are definitely someone to look out for. And
Definitely some
after
nice
y'all
stuff
have
on here.
checked, after you guys have checked them out, do not forget me and Queen Key are, in the damn thing. Me and Queen Key have our own businesses. Like I mentioned at the start, my business is Complicated Styles. I have my own brand that I'm building. It goes from jewelry to clothing, pretty much to custom tees. As I actually have my own earrings, and today y'all can't see them. Let me take these off because these are super cute. My oldest niece loved elephants, and so I made these elephant earrings. I don't think there you go. And they're little stud earrings. They're so freaking cute. So I have elephant earrings, panda earrings. I have so many different things just, coming to life. So check me out. It's complicated.com. Down below, ITSKOMPLICATED. Everything I do is complicated but cute. So don't forget to check me out. Black-owned businesses.
Whoop whoop. And then we have Queen Nation Services and Queen Nation Travels. So if you are needing your credit repair done, or if you need your credit to be repaired, I can help you with that. If you need to travel anywhere you want to go, I can help you with that. I can be your personal travel agent. Your business wants to go, you want to start doing corporate events for your business because you're a black owned business and y'all want to start doing more. I can be your travel agent for that.
So
You
tax write-off.
What? That part. For the both of us. No, I'm kidding. No, but for if you're also interested in being a travel agent, wanting to know more about owning a travel agent, or wanting to know more about what I do as a travel agent, get with me on that and I can help you with that. I do now have a team of 10, y'all. So I am trying to get all of us some. I'm trying to leave a legacy for my kids, and I want to help whoever else I can leave a legacy for theirs. So yeah, if you need me, get at me. Queen Nation Travels, Queen Nation Credit, or Queen Nation Services. Yes, that's me.
Travel with royalty.
Travel. We're making dream vacations a reality.
Look at that, y'all. Listen, if my sugar daddy's watching, y'all hit up Queen Key and get us to the Bahamas ASAP, please. I need a vacation from these kids like yesterday, literally.
You better join.
So for our topic today, since it's Father's Day, I know Queen Key had an amazing dad. I have an amazing dad. And so I thought we would, give you a little bit of what to look for when you're looking for a father for your kids, whether you're looking to have kids or, a lot of single parent mothers. The you know, they just need that father figure in their kid's life. So I thought it'd be really cute and fun to just give out some, you know, what we believe would be something you would look for in a father. Um, I can speak for my baby daddy. I call him my baby daddy because I like the sound of it. He absolutely hates me calling him that because of the stereotype, but he's not a baby daddy. He is a father. Like, he is the best father I could ask for my kids. As much heat as I give him, he is the best father I could ever ask for. I won't say I didn't go looking for him because I kind of did. But to start off, one of the things I really love about him that makes him a really good father is he comes from an amazing family. When I mean amazing, I come from a good family, don't lie, but I don't come from a family that is so tight together. So my number one thing is when you're looking for a father for your kids, what makes a good father for your kids is someone who comes from a good family. Because that's where they get their upbringing from. That's where they're getting their raising from. So you don't. I mean, I'm not. You can find a good father from a broken family. You can, but if you want someone with you just want someone with a good foundation. Because if they come from a broken family and they don't fix the trauma, it will go into your kids.
Right.
It really will.
Because they're not going to be able to understand a decent situation.
Yes.
I like that one. That's a good one, girl. Okay.
Check. Good family.
Okay.
I like to say my dad came from one too.
My dad came from a good family.
I didn't get to meet my grandparents and stuff, you know. All my grandparents passed before I came.
On my mom's side, they all passed before, or my mom's parents passed before I came. My mom lost her parents at 18, actually. And then, but on my dad's side, he actually came from a mom and a dad that lived together. You know, they grew up in a family-oriented household. So I definitely feel like that's a good one. Ooh, you got me rethinking mine. Can I go back? Rewind?
No.
I'm kidding. So I guess one of mine would be more so that I was thinking their mindset. Like, you don't want anyone that's still daydreaming, if you want to say it that way. Because then your kids are going to pick up that daydreaming with no drive behind it. So I do think their mindset, I think that is a good quality of a dad. Like, you have that mindset to be a go-getter, to teach your kids to be a go-getter, to provide for your family and all of that. And not just providing for them, but teaching them, you know. So your mindset is great. I mean, I think mindset is a good one.
That is a good one. It really is, because you don't want someone who it's supposed to be funny, but the dad walked in on the stepdad and the kid, and the dad was listening to some thug music or whatever. I sound so white when I say that. And just throwing out dollars and stuff, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing with my son?" Like, don't get me wrong, my baby dad listens to the most thuggish music in the world, but he does not live that life. So I agree with what QueenKey is saying. You want somebody with a strong mindset that has goals, and they're meeting them, they're setting them, and they're going for them, and they're not just stuck on, I'm trying to be in the streets. Like, you don't want that, because the streets are dead.
I don't know, some street dudes are actually good dads. Like,
they are.
They're there, you know, and I like the ones who, even though they're in the streets, they're teaching their kids not to be in the streets. So that's why mindset is, like I said, that's a good one, because even though you're doing wrong, you're teaching them not to do wrong. And as dads, I feel like, because there's already, like, we spend 9 months bonding with that child. So because the lack of the bond is already there, I feel like being a father, you need to not only come in teaching them right from wrong, but just being there. Like, I think I just said 2 in 1, my bad, but just being there. But yeah.
One of mine is educated, and everyone hops to education as, going to school and everything, not just in the books. you want someone who's educated in multiple things, especially if you have a girl dad. Because you don't want the girl dad just, you know, teaching them whatever. You want him to be educated in women. So he can tell, you know, God forbid you're not there and she has her period, like he's not educated enough to tell her about her period or tampons or whatever. Like, and I know that's weird. And of course, the women is going to handle that. But, you know, you still want the dad to know.
Right.
Just in case, so you know that the daughter can go to him. So you want someone who is very educated around the world. Like, they know stuff outside of just their books. Again, my baby daddy has taught me a lot. Don't y'all ever repeat that to him. He probably can hear me out there. Hopefully not.
I am done.
But him and his family have just educated me on a lot, especially business-wise and just being a woman. My mom taught me, my mom taught me what it was to be a woman. But just because it was me and my mom, she just taught me what I was supposed to as a woman. And then I got to see his family and like womanly roles and stuff like that. So it was just different. Like it was different. So my next one was definitely education and not just books. Please make sure he's educated in other things. I don't care if he knows chess, checkers, stuff like that is what I mean education. Like just stuff that you to take along with you, I guess, if that makes more sense. But that was a bit.
Girl, when it comes to educating, I just want to go back to that because some kids go to their dad, like if y'all are co-parenting, some kids go to their dad's house and they know it's just freedom over there. They know they're not going to be taught nothing. They know they're not going to have to do anything. They know, like, I feel like that has to stop too. Like, yeah. I don't know what that would be called, but just structure. There we go. Kids need structure. So even though you're the dad, even though you only getting them a certain amount of time, stop trying to be their friend. Like, keep the structure there. Keep the same structure you know that child has with their mom or wherever else they go or however y'all situation is set up. Keep that structure there. Like, what y'all don't really, because I know I'd have to deal with it. Like, they go over there and they act one way, but then they come here and it's like they got to get back onto that structure. That's hard. As a single mom, like, it's really hard. So
it is.
Structure.
You're like reprogramming your kids.
Yes. And that, like, stop. Because it's confusing the kids too. Like, they don't know what they're supposed to do, what they're not supposed to do. So I think structure is a big one. Like, continuing especially if y'all are split up, continuing the structure or it's okay to be the bad guy dad. Like, everybody wants to be the cool dad and all that, but it's okay to be the bad guy. Just like it's okay to be the bad, like for moms, it's okay for us to be the bad guy sometimes. But dads, y'all feel like when y'all split, like some of y'all really just let these kids have freedom when they come over there. I know I used to go to my dad's house and I could do a lot of stuff that I couldn't do at home. So, you know, but I think structure is another good one. Continuing the structure for co-parenting at least.
And that kind of, although that is big when it comes to two separate households, I'm not gonna lie, that stands in when you're in the same household. I was just talking to QueenKey about something like that, where my kid's father said, well, they come to you because you're their mother and it's natural. And I'm like, that's not why they come. Like, that is part of it. I get that, you know, they're boy moms, but at the same time, it's because of how we react to certain situations. Me and you don't react the same way. That's why they're coming to me. And so we have to be on the same page at all times. So that does play, for me, does play into structure. This is not just for two-parent house or separate parent household. This is for two-parent households as well. Although me and my kid's father are separated, we're still a two-parent household. So it's kind of like co-parenting.
Right. But it still should be there. Like, but like, the saying is like oh, sorry. I was saying it's like what did they say? The mama's babies, daddy's maybes. It's really daddy's like that maybe. Because they know, like, moms are always going to be there. But with dads, they don't know that. Stop leaving them kids not knowing if you're going to be there or not. Your kids should always know you're going to be there or not without you coddling them either, you know? Because that's what moms do. Moms, that's why a lot of kids feel like they can run to us, because we always, I know I do sometimes. I'm getting better now that they're getting older, but yeah, I think that's another thing too. My bad.
It's weird that they actually come to me. QueenKey has seen me with my kids. I'm not a neglectful parent, but I'm not their best friend. I be telling my kids, leave me the hell alone constantly. Like, my kids, I swear, if they can get back in my room, they would. And I don't understand it. Like, it makes no damn sense. And I just be like, I be pushing them away. Like, get off of me. But for some reason, those boys, unconditional love. And I love it and hate it at the same time. Like, bruh, I hope y'all the same way when y'all are 17 and I need to drive somewhere. Because mama's been drinking too much.
I'm not about to play with
I hope y'all have this same energy when y'all are 21 years old and mama wants to come over and sleep in your bed. I hope you have the same energy when you're 35 and I'm fighting your wife. Like, I'm just making sure y'all keep that same energy. They won't, probably.
They will.
Mine is, next one is, make sure they challenge your kid. And not like challenge them in a bad way, but challenge them, like, for instance, my kid's father, when he goes, hey, can you open this? He won't just like open it all the way, especially for my oldest. He makes my oldest actually try. So make sure that he's challenging your kids, and by challenging, it helps them to learn. And just actually was so cute today. They were drawing, and my oldest was like, I can't draw. And so my kid's father was like, no, keep trying. And he got down and drew with him. So that's what I mean by challenging, and it's a good challenge. You got to push your kids, especially if, I mean, my kids are, my oldest is sensitive, not my youngest. Yeah. Anyway, you got to push them, and you got to push them the good way. So that's what I mean by challenging. Make sure you pick a father who is challenging. My dad was, oh my gosh, that dude put me in the driving seat and was like, drive. Like, bro, I don't know how to drive yet. Like, my dad, but he was military too, so I see why that is different all the way around. I challenged him right back though.
That's a good one.
Oh, our manager, provider, and protect. Yes, I was gonna save that one, but she's reading that should have been at the top of our list technically, but I didn't want to, state the obvious right away. But that is a very, 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 very good one. A provider and a protector. What I told the father of my child is, don't ever have me asking you for anything. I said that from the start before our kid was born. He's turning 5. I've never had to ask him for anything for these kids. I've never been worried that he's going to provide for these kids. I've never been worried that he would protect these kids. And there's times that I go to him crying like a baby. But he's always, You want to read that one?
Yeah, I was about to say that one. I was going to say to teach them to be better than you. But I guess it would have went along because a lot of us know that there are things that we do that we don't want our kids to do. But that always respectful and all. Yeah, that's a good one too. I guess that kind of ties in too, kind of not. But yeah, I was like, she's putting some good ones in here, bro. We should have asked her some of her opinions. But I'd like teaching them to be better than you, like that, regardless. Like, because as men, most men get into some kind of trouble, like most of them, and that's just them being boys. That's just them being, so just teaching them to be better than you. But that respect is a good one. Teaching them respect,
especially to respect their mother and women in general. Yes, and vice versa for women. You want to teach them to respect their father, and men in general. Like, it goes hand in hand. It's bigger for men though. is to respect their mom. And that's really big. That's
Lead by
huge.
example. That is another one. Like, even though I was saying teach them better, but we also need our dads for sure. All of us lead by example. Like, they watching y'all.
They are.
And girls look up to their dads like nobody's business. There are some boys that most boys look up to their dad. Like, kids look up to their dad differently than they look up to their mom. They look up to their mom for support and all of that, but they're looking up for their dad, like she said, to be that provider and that protector. So just lead them by example. I think that's show them how to be respectful, show them how to be compassionate, show them how to do all that. Because if they see it, it's easier versus just telling them to do it. Show them that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. There's times where and I hate to admit this, that I will, with my kids, not start a fight, but argue with the father of my child, and he's like, we're not doing this in front of the kids. Like, period, we're not. And I'm like, man, fuck these kids. So I have learned a lot. You don't argue in front of your kids, and that's one thing following what QueenKey says is be the person you want them to be, kind of, but better. I know my dad always told me he wants us to be better than him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he always strived for us to be better than him. That was my list for, what to look for in a father, or what is the ideal father figure for our men and our women. My last thing is being a father to a boy and being a father to a girl are two different standards. So again,
it shouldn't be.
I said our kids look up to us. Our kids look up to their mother, but it's more for nurturing. Whereas when they look to their father, it's more of you're pretty much God. You're the all end all and everything. Like, you're big. I mean, I've had times where my kid will sit there and laugh in my face, but the minute their father walks in, he's sitting down and, yes, sir, ma'am, sir, no, ma'am. So fathers are a very big part of our families. And I know a lot of people are saying, stop making these broken families, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe there can be broken families. There can be. My family was a broken family, but I was still raised correctly. My dad was still there. So in the end, if you're there for your child, whether you're in the same household or not, that's all that matters. Me and my dad, we had a rocky relationship. We were up and down a lot. Now it's the most solid relationship I have. That's my man. That's my dog. Like,
that's your first man you ever loved. Think about it.
Is it? I mean, I'm just messing.
That's the first man you've ever loved when you think about it. So it's like
the first man told me I was beautiful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I love my father, and we didn't grow up in the same household. So I don't want you guys to think just because the dad's not in the same household, your kids are not going to grow up. No, you just have to find. And if that dad is not good enough, you can find other father figures and other men. You don't have to date them at all. They could be your best friend. They could be your uncle. They could be your brother, your cousin. You just have to find a man that is good, that has good fatherly qualities, and introduce them to your kids. Make sure they're not a stranger. Make sure they're actually good dads. If you can't find someone that you know and trust, there's sports. There's clubs. There's Big Brother, Big Sisters. I forgot what the name of that is.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's so many options out there, guys. So don't feel like you have to have to have their biological dad. You just need a really good father. And that's just my opinion. You just need a really good father figure. I got lucky in the father figure department. Baby daddy's on.
I'm not about to play with her. I mean, my dad was I came from a broken family too. So I was split. However, I'm a daddy's girl. Or, this topic was actually one of the a hard topic for me to talk about, because most of y'all know my dad is no longer here. So there are a lot of great qualities that man had. And
I
guess a lot of stuff you don't realize until they're no longer here. But there's a lot he taught me. There's a lot that he did for me. There's everything. Like she said, or like I told her, that's technically the first man you ever love as a woman, you know? So that love is always going to be different. And if I could pass anything down to dads, it's just...
Uh-oh. Did you cut out?
You're not there, like...
We done lost her. There she goes.
Huh?
Oh, you cut out for a minute.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if it's mine or... I don't know what's going on, because you keep cutting out, too. But, but yeah, it's just... me. Oh, okay. Man, no, thank you. I'm getting better. Like, I actually made it. I'm making it through the day. I'm about to go to sleep after this, so the day will be over quicker. But yeah, basically all I'm saying is a lot of dads want to be their friends. You can be their friend, just like moms. We can be their friends but still having that I'm the boss. Like, it's not even being the boss, but when the stuff that I'm trying to teach you through life or coach you through life, I need you to listen to that. And I feel like dads, like I said, some dads are just friends with, like, they feel like they're just friends or they're just there. But there is more to being a dad. It's more than just paying your child support or paying or doing whatever. It's more than paying everything. It's more than going to work and being a provider. It's more than all of that. Like, you still have to contribute in knowledge and everything. Bath time, story reading, like, stuff like that comes differently from a man, just like it comes differently from a woman. So having it from both sides can't stress it enough. We need more solid dads out here, whether it's from a broken home or not. Like, stop.
Yes.
Like, it shouldn't be a choice. Like, it should just come natural, like it does for us. But instead, it's a choice.
Yeah. She got a point. I've seen 2 dudes in jail be fathers to their kids, and they're in jail. So if they can do it, y'all can
anybody can do it.
There's that, plain and simple. Anybody. So on that note, next week we're going to be talking about the medical field and how it is not nice to Black women.
What?
I didn't know my story was part of that. That's very crazy. Yeah. My whole C-section, I shouldn't have had one, but we'll talk about that next week. So to end our show, I want to say a huge happy Father's Day to my daddy, Mr. Bo. If y'all are in Killeen, Texas, y'all know who Mr. Bo is. He is the cleanest, smoothest walking around. So happy Father's Day. And we, of course, want to send one up there to the big man upstairs, because he's watching over us. And me and QueenKey got the same journey when it comes to parents. She got her mother. I have my father. So I want to send a super happy Father's Day up there, because I know he's watching down over you. You know he's there. Yo, I saw his casket. His casket was smooth.
I tried to put the sweater on him too, but they wouldn't let me. He had a Steelers jacket that was the same thing. They wouldn't let me put it on him, but he got put to rest in all Steelers.
He went out in style, girl. I saw that his casket was better than my mama's.
If you knew my dad,
it was gold nails.
Always in style. So that's
okay, Mr. Hooker.
He got to go out in style too, y'all. Anybody do my dad, he was always clean head to toe. Always. And he was always about Steelers. So, yeah. And that's the one thing he always told me as a kid. When he passed away, just put his Steelers stuff on him. And he told me not to cry, though. That's the one thing I messed up on. I cried. He said, don't be sad. He told me this as a kid. But I guess he was preparing me. I don't know. Parents know. I don't know. But he told me
they had to drag me out of my mom's room.
Girl, yes. Oh, look, yes. Anyway,
they knew we were gonna cry. He knew it.
Anyway, but I made it through the day already, so I'm gonna keep going, y'all.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself too. I'm getting better, y'all. Getting better with life, getting better with growth, getting better with everything. We off topic, but yes. The growth that I see in myself, like if y'all would have known me at 25 versus now, like Shay knowing me then and now, I'm sure she sees the growth just like I see the growth in her. So I'm loving it all, y'all. Sorry.
Well, you guys already know what I'm going to say. Next time, keep it complicated.
And don't forget your crown, sis. See y'all later.
Crown next season. Bye, guys.